Downloading GIMP software. This video covers the use of a software program called GIMP, which stands for GNU Image Manipulation Program. You can download and install GIMP from the manufacturer's website at www.gimp.org. It's completely free to download and use. Why do you need to resize and crop images? Images taken from stock libraries such as iStock or straight from a digital camera are generally quite large, both to view and in file size. The editable content area of most Quiet Storm websites is about 530 pixels wide. The toolbar can resize images for you. However, this will not reduce the file size of the image and is not considered good practice. Using the toolbar to resize your images means that when they display in a web browser, your images could take minutes to load rather than seconds. Resizing in GIMP allows you to reduce the file size dramatically, as well as the dimensions. GIMP also allows you to crop images. Cropping an image trims unnecessary parts of the image away, allowing you to focus on certain elements within the image. Getting started with GIMP. If you've never used an image editing program before, the GIMP interface can actually seem quite daunting. Usually, GIMP opens minimized, so the first thing you need to do is maximize it. You'll be presented with three movable areas. One is the area that you work in. One is the toolbox, and the other is the layers editor. You can start off by closing the layers window. The toolbox contains various tools that can be used for image manipulation. You can also select the colours to be used by the various tools here, as well as modify their functionality. To open the image that you wish to work on, click File on the navigation and then select Open. You will notice that the file browser works slightly differently to the standard Windows browser. Once you've found the file you wish to use, click Open at the bottom. If the image is large, GIMP will automatically zoom out so that the image fits on the screen. To see how far you are zoomed out, look towards the bottom of the page for a percentage, which is the zoom factor. Resizing an image. On the top menu, click Image. This brings down the various options. From here, select Scale Image. By default, the sizes are in pixels. This can be changed to percentages if you're not sure of the exact size you need to make an image. Note that the ratio between width and height is locked. Keeping this locked means that when you change one dimension, the other will automatically change. This is important to ensure that the image looks correct when it's resized and not distorted. Enter a new value into the width field and then click inside the height field. This will cause the height field to automatically update. All the other fields can remain the same. If you are happy with the new dimensions entered, click on the Scale button. Once scaled, the image may look quite small as the zoom ratio will have stayed the same. To reset this to 100% so that you can see what the image looks like, click on View at the top of the screen and then highlight the zoom menu option. Some more options will appear. Select the 1:1 or 100% option. Saving your image. Saving an image in GIMP works in a slightly different way to most other programs. At the top of the screen, go to File and then click on Save As. It's important to save the modified image as a new image in order to ensure that the original remains intact. This way you can reuse the original image at a later date. The Save menu is a carbon copy of the file browser. Navigate to the correct folder and type in the new file name at the top. You need to ensure that the file name always has an extension after it. For web images, either .gif or .jpeg will work. GIF images can only store 256 colours, so if the image is a resized photograph or complicated image, it's better to opt for a JPEG. You can change the file format by clicking on Select File Type at the bottom of the screen. Select your chosen file type from the list. Doing so will automatically add the file extension onto the end of your image. Click on Save when you are ready. Doing so may bring up some further options depending on what you clicked. With a JPEG, it will ask you to set the quality. It's easier to do this by ticking Show Preview in the image window box. When you drag the slider, you can look at the image and see how much the quality reduces. Usually around about 85% will produce a small file size and keep the quality of the image looking good. Again, this is dependent on the dimensions you choose, so a bit of trial and error will be involved. You can see the file size underneath the slider. Once you are happy, click on the Save button. Cropping an image. If you are looking to edit your image so that just a part is visible, the best way to achieve this is via cropping. Open GIMP and then open the image you are looking to modify. Once opened, ensure that you can see the toolbox. Click on the crop icon shown on the image to the right. On the toolbox, the bottom half of it also allows you to edit some settings with regards to the tool that is selected. The only one you need turned on is highlight. If this is not ticked, then tick it. Going back to your image, drag a box around the part of the image that you want to save. The area outside the box will darken. The lighter area is what will remain once you have finished. You can drag the area to another location by clicking on the middle of it and moving it. You can also resize this area by clicking on the edges of this area. Once you are happy, select Enter on your keyboard. You will be left with your cropped image. You may also wish to resize the cropped image before saving it. The dimensions of your new image are displayed in the title bar at the very top of the screen. Once you are happy, remember to save your image.